Alright, pre-admission testing day. Um, Sorry if the lighting's a little low. Lighting in my living room, you would think it'd be a little bit brighter, but anyway. So it's pre-admission testing day. A little nervous, only because even though I've been in healthcare for quite a long time, and I know, you know, kind of what to expect. It's just because I know it's getting closer. So it's the Monday before the surgery. My surgery's Friday. Um, and so, it just means that this is it. It's this last week before the surgery. Um, so for those, getting um, open heart surgery in 5 days for a fibroelastoma that was found on my mitral valve. It's a growth that is usually found somewhere, could be anywhere in the body, but in this case, it's a non-cancerous tumor that was found on my mitral valve. It's usually found on the aortic valve. Um, I did find an article that I will post in the description that is a case, it's somewhat similar to mine. I think it was down in South America somewhere, where they found somebody in their 40s that had a stroke that came out of nowhere, and they found same thing. Someone went for sent there for TEE, and they found pretty much the same thing. So it's very similar. And in I know my case, because it's mobile, it means that it's just kind of flopping there. Um, and I know with me, one of the fears that I have is I'm kind of afraid to do a lot of strenuous activity because I got this thing flapping around on my mitral valve. I got this thing. It's just so as my mitral valve is doing its normal thing, I know I have this thing kind of flapping around. Also, that's not supposed to be there. That they call mobile. It was originally called a mobile echo density when they did my TEE, and so it was just kind of flapping around there, something that wasn't supposed to be there. Growth. They first said maybe it's vegetation. It was this something called Lamble's excrescence. They thought maybe it was that. They did all these things, and then finally another surgeon said no, it's definitely a fibroelastoma. But again, it was mobile, so I have been afraid to do a lot of strenuous exercise. My weight has packed on because again, I'm afraid to do too much because I'm afraid that if I do too much strenuous exercise, I'm afraid if I do too much, this thing's gonna pop off, or a piece of it's gonna pop off, and either cause another stroke or worse, or a heart attack. Because they also found that there was scar tissue on my heart that looks like it's a heart attack. Now they did a cath, and they did find a small, what they call a non-obstructive blockage, which means that there is some plaque there. They said it was 40%, but it was only in one artery. But it's not enough to cause a heart attack. So I did my own research, and it looks like it might be coronary spasm, which means that the artery just kind of just spasms on its own. Could have also been caused by a piece of this thing coming off. Who knows? But I don't know where it came from. So it looks like there was a previous MI that happened earlier this year, because all of a sudden on an EKG, 3 separate EKGs, now they see this, what they call an artifact. And so I don't know if it's a coronary spasm. I don't know if it's a piece of this thing that came off. So I want this thing out of me. But I am nervous about the surgery. So again, today's pre-admission testing, and they said it's going to be a long day. So I am going to work in the morning. I'm going to punch out at 11 o'clock for my pre-admission testing, of course, versus COVID. Got to get my nose swabbed. Yay! They can go up and, it feels like they go up into your brain. And then gonna get a chest x-ray. Gotta meet with the surgeon. Gotta meet with the anesthesiologist and whatever other tests they want to do. Probably some blood work. Who knows what else. But I'm just gonna be glad when this is over and I can get back to normal and try and get back down to a normal size again, because my weight's just ballooned and I'm not happy. I've been trying to lose weight and I just really want to get back down to normal size. I'm just way too heavy and I'm not happy about it, and trying to watch what I eat and just not budging at all. I'm trying to stay away from all cholesterol and go back to a more plant-based diet and staying away from fats and staying away from all sorts of things. And guess what? Weight's not budging. Yay. And even my kidney function, it looks like it's abnormal now. And I'm like, that's not good. So I need to get this taken care of and quickly so I can figure out, how to get back to normal and get myself healthy again. But anyway, thanks for watching. And like I said, I'm going to put in the comments that article that I found that's, case very similar of someone that also had a stroke, what they call, usually when they find a stroke that comes out of nowhere, they call it cryptogenic stroke. And then, they found out that they also had a fibroelastoma on the mitral valve, which they think it was caused by. So I'm going to put that on there as well. But pre-admission testing today, I'll tell you what went on. So if anybody else has it, what to expect with the pre-admission testing. But like I said, I kind of know what to expect. I also kind of know what to expect with the surgery. Because, like I said, I've been a medical for a long time. I was an EMT for a long time. I was a medical coder, and I studied health information technology, what's called an RHIA, or Health Information Administrator, and I work in compliance and do a lot of auditing of charts and things. So I'm, pretty familiar with a lot of, the goings on of everything. So it's just, it is what it is. So it's one of those where I just kind of know what to expect, but it doesn't make it any less stressful. Just because you know what to expect doesn't make it any less stressful. So don't worry if you feel stressful if you happen to go through the same thing. You're gonna feel stressed. You're gonna feel, and it's normal. But it's okay to feel that way. That's just how it is. You're gonna feel nervous. You're gonna feel, upset. And I'm actually gonna try and ask the doctor to see if he can give me a little something for it, because I didn't sleep well last night. So I'm gonna see if he can give me a little something. Either Ambien or Xanax, Ativan, something just to kind of calm me down until the surgery. Because it's getting a little more nerve-wracking as it gets closer. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll update as it gets closer. Alright, thanks.